Yeah, because this is all profit.
Yeah, exactly. Dumb nigga.
All profit. Like, I don't give a fuck. I can sell these motherfuckers. Because if you think about it, the LeBrons and shit like that probably like, what is it, like almost 300 now?
That's what I'm saying. If he sold them those for at least above 50, he would have been.
Yeah, he was fine. He was fine. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure his friends was just buying it from shit.
That's what I'm saying. He was doing it every day. Like, I'm sure that probably wasn't the only way. Like, online, he probably was doing it every which way. He probably became the plug. Mom probably knew about it. I was like, all right, we're going to wild win. And then, like I said, I mean, I don't know to what extent, though, because like I said, when they said something about her credit card, it just seemed like that shit throwing this shit off. Like, maybe she did know, and I don't know, that's just weird. I'm trying to figure out how they didn't really give a whole bunch of details. That they just threw that in there, but I'm trying to figure out how was that.
Slim probably had a whole store, like, you know what I mean, like a whole.
Yeah, I'm sure it probably was like an online. He probably had like a little IG popping, you know what I mean? I'm the plug, and they real, 100% authentic, had the tags on them, that type of shit. But that's why I said, from what it said, it just seemed like, cause pretty much, cause see, this shit say 2 weeks ago. So this nigga, because these joints got the pics, this nigga had a whole warehouse popping.
Jesus.
She know about that. She had.
Man, this motherfucker had a forklift in there.
He know about that shit.
He had a forklift, payroll.
No fucking way he got this far. She had it on the ass.
Yeah, bro. She had to, bro. There's no way in hell, bro. Look at that. It's a fucking warehouse, bro. He probably had people on the payroll and everything. They got the Yeezy boosts in that joint. Man, what? Nah, ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell was busy upgrading this nigga resale business to an even larger warehouse space. Now he's gone silent.
Somebody commented, the reseller insisted to the story's author that his personal connection to a Nike executive not be written about in the piece and cut off communication after it was brought up. No one trusts the media. That's interesting. Man.
Yeah, man, shit.
Yeah,
like you said, he was going to get caught with this shit, man.
Yeah, she was with this shit. She was getting him the shoes.
Yeah.
That's all it was. And then that's why, because from the looks of that's the case, he got caught. And then when you see what I'm saying, he didn't want the niggas know it was his mom type shit.
Yeah. I get it. And so she won't lose her job. Man,
yeah. That's wild. That's big wild right there. Oh, that just goes to show you, man, your parents, try to put them in the mix, man, do your own tricks.
Yeah, man, keep your kids out of your workspace. That's all I can say about that.
Right. Stop that bullshit. Yeah. We're gonna drop this Biden backlash.
They're focused on passing a COVID-19 relief bill. They're up against a mid-March deadline when enhanced unemployment benefits are currently set to expire. Tonight, President Biden takes his case straight to the people in his first town hall as president. White House correspondent Karen Travers joins us now with more on this. Karen, what do you expect to hear from Biden tonight, and what is he hoping to accomplish with this town hall?
Diane, this is a sales pitch for President Biden. This is the first chance that he will have to engage directly with Americans since he took office, taking questions from a group of people that CNN, who will broadcast the town hall, say will be Republicans, Democrats, and independents. He is talking to the American people, but the message, of course, is aimed at Senate Republicans, who he is still trying to get on board with his $1.9 trillion COVID relief package. But Diane, as we have been saying for weeks now, they can do this without Republican support. The president has said it is a clear choice for him. If it's deciding between getting bogged down in negotiations or moving forward to get something passed, he is going to move forward. So House committees this week are going to continue their work on a bill, turning that proposal into legislation. We expect there could be a vote in the House maybe by the end of next week.
And so, Karen, how is this all expected to play out? It gets voted on in the House next week, and then where does it go from there?
Yeah, then we'll have, of course, has to go to the Senate before it could get to President Biden. And, you noted the timeline there of mid-March. The White House is not saying for certain what day they have to get this bill to the president's desk, but mid-March March is what circled on the calendars at the White House, because that is when there are key benefits that had been extended at the end of last year, extended weekly unemployment benefits that millions of Americans are getting. That's when they're set to expire. So they're running against a clock right now. That's when they would like to get this done. The clock is ticking, but there's still a couple weeks to go. So we'll see.
And it seems like the next big thing on the agenda is immigration reform. What are Democrats' plans there?
Yeah, this is a top priority for the Biden White House amid COVID relief talks and, of course, an infrastructure bill. But immigration is something that President Biden on day one laid out his priorities. And we're expecting that allies of his on Capitol Hill, Democrats in the House and Senate this week, will lay out legislation that goes through some of those priorities. This is going to be sweeping, and it's going to be something that keys in on things that Biden wants to see done. First and foremost, of course, would be giving that pathway to citizenship for 11 million undocumented immigrants living in this country. Diane, immigration reform is not easy. There has been many efforts to try and get sweeping legislation passed to reform the nation's immigration system. It has not happened, and that doesn't.
All right, I don't want to talk about immigration.
Yeah, shit, that shit goes so many ways. But shit.
Yeah, man. I mean, shit. That nigga Biden need to hurry up. Get them loans, get that 10,000 done, bro. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be at this point, everybody when you file for taxes, you gonna get $0. So like at this
I don't
point,
know. You know what I'm saying? Depending on, like what he negotiate. You know what I'm saying? I think it'll work. You know what I mean? Because realistically, most people got federal loans anyway.
Right.
And they print all that fucking money. They could do it with a forgiveness, even if they do a forgiveness and they do take your tax refund every year. That's cool. I don't care.
Right.
Just fuck it. I mean, that's a decent deal because if they say no interest, hey.
But the funny thing is though, so if you know what I mean, it gotta come from the money gotta come from somewhere. You know what I mean? So like you know when you know like I said,
it's not like I said, it's not them. They wouldn't. They're not gonna give people money.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, it's gonna come out of your tax refund.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a tax forgiveness program where instead of you getting a refund, it's gonna come out of your taxes. But that's better than you paying every year with the interest on whatever repayment plan you got. That's a way better deal. You can have my tax refund. I don't care.
Right.
That makes sense. But now, everybody's paying month to month with interest.
Mm-hmm. And getting their ass kicked with the interest.
You're gonna be paying 20 years. Right. So if the niggas say, look, I'll take off 10,000 on your balance, just 2 years, you're not gonna get a refund check when you file your taxes with no interest, that's a come off.
I take that.
I'm taking it.
I definitely take that. I take that, but people wanted Biden because like at the time he was talking about like, people wanted him basically saying, I'm just on debt student loans, period. And you got people that go on like 60, 70K or more in student loans.
Yeah. I know. So, yeah, that's not even realistic. Anybody that you know what I'm saying? That's just some wild, that's some wild, whatever. I can't remember which one of these niggas are, left or right. I can't remember. But yeah, that's just like super whatever wing, you know what I'm saying, radical. And I think, that was like promotion pride, with the election, and they just people soaked it up. But I remember around the time when they was doing the debate, he did make it clear that he said 10,000. Like him and Kamala said 10,000. They wasn't popping that up. Even what they just was saying, you know what I mean? Like it was more like the Democratic Party and other people in the houses and shit. Like, oh yeah, let's do like 50K. And like, I get it because some people do look at it from the standpoint of like, again, it's causing every other market to suffer because ain't nobody able to get these houses. You feel me?